Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Muhammad Aiman. My ID is 122103938. So I will present about the introduction first. So Kellogg Garden Product is a company that manufactures fertilizer product for all agriculture factory and crop, and it is industrial waste. So we all know that fertilizer can have fertility in crop and agriculture. In the fertilizer process, that a carbon molecule that animal and vegetable waste and a processes by decay and fermentation, which product and implementation stains, and followed by two chemicals in the fertilizer process that normally is equidolate fish solubles and potassium sulfate. Although releasing fertilizer has a positive effect on the agricultural process, it also has a harmful effect on humans, namely skin irritation and respiratory disorder.
Hello, my name is Jerry. My student ID is 12201029962. Today I want to present about hazardous characteristics that have in agriculture fertilizer. Agriculture fertilizer can exhibit several hazardous characteristics which are important to understand and manage to ensure safe handling, storage, and disposal. This is since all fertilizer pose a risk to individuals who use them. These fertilizer come in varieties, and if they are not applied frequently, they can easily expose people to them. It's vital to remember, for instance, precise harmful properties of agriculture fertilizer can change based on the chemical checkup, formulation, and intended use. The first characteristics of agriculture fertilizer that I want to share is corrosive. Some fertilizer, practically those with poison, acid, or base, have the potential to be corrosive. When used improperly, corrosive fertilizer can harm skin, eyes, and other material. To avoid corrosive injury, proper handling, storage, and protective gear are critical. Hazardous products should always be handled and used carefully, especially if skin contact is possible. This entire utilizing the proper personal protective equipment, which is PPE, and adhering to product labeling and safety data sheet, SDS, and practicing safe handling technique. Workers should obtain training on correct handling and first aid technique in case of skin exposed in workplace with hazardous substance present. When the hazardous substance meet the skin, it's critical to thoroughly rinse the area with water right once, and if required, seek medical treatment. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Nizam. I will present about hazardous characteristics, that is toxicity. Organic fertilizer can pose a toxicity risk if not used properly or certain requirements are not met. They may contain harmful germs, Salmonella, or E. coli, which can contaminate crop and cause health issues if not properly handled or composted. To minimize this risk, proper composting and handling practice must be followed when handling organic fertilizer. Excessive use of organic fertilizer can lead to soil imbalance, negative impact plant health, and water quality. Nitrogen-rich fertilizer may leach nitrate into groundwater, contaminating groundwater and causing environmental problem. Some organic fertilizer may contain heavy metal or contaminant, accumulating in soil over time, posing risks to plant, animal, and ecosystem.
Hello everyone, my name is Nari Shazwani binti Muhammad Rizan. My ID is 122010401. So I'm going to present my part which is treatment technology. So I'm going to choose biochar as a treatment method for the agriculture fertilizer. This is because they use for mitigating the combustibility and toxicity of the hazardous waste, which is the type of the charcoal like a material that used to produce by the pyrolysis, which is heating in the absence of the oxygen of the biomass. When applied to the hazardous waste, biochar can be the combustibility reduction, which is can absorb and stabilize flammable component in the hazardous waste. It's also have the porous structure that provide a physical barrier by reducing the risk of spontaneous combustion. The second one is toxicity reduction, which is biochar surface composite can also absorb the immobilized toxic substance in the waste, and also it promote the degradation of the certain pollutant through the interaction with the microorganism. So for the next slide is a disposal method for combustible agriculture residue, which is have three. The first one is incineration, which is effective for combustible residue. It requires careful control to minimize the air pollution. The second one is composting, which is suitable for organic residue. It can promote the decomposition and nutrient recycling. Last but not least is landfilling, which is appropriate for non-recyclable for hazardous residue, and it requires proper landfill. It's designed to prevent environmental impact.
So Assalamualaikum and hi to Miss Azrin. My name is Muhammad Syami bin Soimi and my student ID is 122013943. So today I want to present about the appropriate control measure for packing, labeling and storage in off-site and on-site. So first I will discuss about the packing and labeling. So first point, the use of container for packaging purpose. So the use of appropriate container material characterized by their strength, durability and compatibility with the fertilizer waste being disposed of has the potential to mitigate the danger of spill resulting from leakage and breakage causing by external influence. So the second is provide safe work practice in workplace. So the safe work practice are crucial with instructional material like poster providing guidance on proper packaging technique. So this ensures proficiency in executing correct procedure such as securely sealing container and avoiding overfilling to mitigate spillage risk. The third, which is the use of double bag. So double bag can also help mitigate the risk of solicited fertilizer waste spillage. So lastly, which is prioritize comprehensive staff training adherence. So training program enhance understanding of hazardous substance in waste material and enable accurate labeling. This including providing comprehensive information, accurate handling instruction, and relevant hazard signal. This ensure that waste material are accurately labeling and ensuring the safety of the worker. So I will continue with the storage of offsite and onsite. So in offsite, the first point, which is selecting authorized offsite storage facility, is to prevent environmental contaminant. Second, which is provide personnel with paperwork that is both suitable and aligned with the waste related information. So this initiative facility efficient threat management by addressing specific storage need. So the third is
the emergency action plan in offsite facility. So in this point, managers should develop an emergency action plan that incorporate offsite facility for ensuring preparedness for emergency response effort to mitigate accident. So the last point, which is on-site storage. First point, which is insulating the storage area. This help mitigate potential hazard and ensure the well-being of people and organisms. The second point, which is enhance the stability of container management. It is to reduce the risk of data breaches or managerial carelessness in container waste. The last point, which is enhance the ventilation system inside the storage room. It is for mitigate the potential for air pollution arising from the emission of gases by the substance in the industrial waste.
Greetings, I would like to bid to my lecturer, Miss Nur Azrin. My name is Eltony Freeland and my student ID is 1220103-900. I would like to present two control measures for better management of hazardous waste under the Transportation and Emergency Spillage Plan. The first one is transportation, which is managing transportation for organic fertilizer like waste requires careful planning and adherence to environmental regulation. I would like to present a few control measures. The first one is regulatory compliance. Ensure compliance with local, state, and federal regulation for transporting organic waste material. This may include obtaining necessary permit and license. Next, transport vehicle selection. Dedicated vehicles for transporting organic fertilizer are used to prevent cross-contamination with other materials. Not only that, inspection and maintenance of the transport vehicle are important to prevent leaks or spill during transit. Moving on, driver training. Train driver on safe handling procedure, including securing loads and responding to emergencies. And ensure drivers are aware of the specific properties and hazard of the organic fertilizer waste being transported. Lastly, record keeping. Maintain record of transportation activities, including dates, time, routes, quantities transported, and any incident. Okay, I would like to continue my presentation on the emergency spillage plan, which is creating an emergency spillage plan for organic fertilizer waste is crucial to preventing and responding to incidental spill effectively. The first control measure is emergency response, which is creating and responding to incident spill effectively. Next, the spill response team. Design and train a spill response team responsible for managing spills. Ensure team members are familiar with the emergency spills plan. Furthermore, assessment and reporting. Develop a clear procedure for assessing the spill size, nature, and potential environmental and health impacts. And also establish a reporting process to notify relevant authorities such as the environmental agency or emergency service in the event of significant spills. And the last one is spill cleanup procedure, which is develop a step-by-step procedure for cleaning up the spill, which may include using earth softeners, shovel, or other appropriate equipment. That's all from me. Thank you.
So here I will present about conclusion, which is effective hazardous waste management in organic fertilizer production is crucial for public health, environmental preservation, and legal compliance. Content in manufacturing and disposal highlight the need for control methods, including proper packaging, labeling, storage, and transportation of hazardous waste items, particularly organic fertilizer. Mitigating spill and accident risks. involves meticulous packaging, labeling, and adherence to safety practice during handling and transportation. Planning and control measures for on-site and off-site storage, including appropriate location, safety precaution, and ventilation system, essential. Transportation of organic fertilizer waste requires regulatory compliance, especially special driver education and meticulous record keeping for safe and secure transport. And emergency spill response plans, including spill response kit, train response team, and cleanup protocol, is crucial for effective management. So the agriculture fertilizer industry, examples by garden product, play a vital role in environmental compliance, protection human health, and promoting sustainable agriculture. And lastly is proactive implementation of recommend control measure and best practice can significantly reduce risk, ensure employee safety, and contribute to a more environmentally conscious and sustainable agriculture sector. That's all from me. Thank you for watching our group. Okay, thank you.